Hey, got another video. I liked the little combo during my lift, or my lift, but my little exercising yesterday. But anyways, I just wanted to talk more about my ideas and plans and just how people should see themselves when they think about like learning disabilities or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna cook some eggs and toast. So yeah, do that with me. But yeah, where to start? I just think I need to get better at multitasking too. I'm so bad at like thinking and doing something. I need to like do one or the other. But yeah, let me get this one. After I spoke out loud and I forgot to throw some butter in here, but after I forgot to Once I just started talking about it out loud to the camera, and you want to learn more about what I was actually wanting to implement into eventually, hopefully, my career. But oh no, yeah, as I thought about it and learned more, it just kind of confirmed my thought process with everything. It's just like, it took me 19 years to like, and I'm still not really accepting it, but it took me 19 years to accept how I am as a thinker, as a friend, as a whatever relation I have to whoever I'm talking about, as a thinker, as a person in relationships. It's like I'm just different than most people, because dyslexia is only in 1/5 of people. 20% of people have dyslexia, and it's like it took me so long until I was properly informed that it's actually I'm kind of like happy that I'm a little different, it makes me somewhat unique in my eyes, at least. And I'm just glad that I can accept myself more now, and I wish I would be able to do that sooner in life, but I'm not going to complain, because if maybe I wouldn't be where I am now, and maybe I wouldn't get somewhere where I will be in the future because of what I've been through, So it's like, what do I even want to talk about? Don't question the milk. I'm just trying to I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just throwing shit into this, but yeah, toast and eggs. Just trying to eat something with some substance, you know what I'm saying? Do I want another egg in this? I think 3 is good for me right now. But yeah, I've just been watching some videos about how it can help society, and as society changes with the internet and everything, it's just increasing my passion to actually try something in life that's more than myself, and it's I'm not doing this because I've always been looking at life kind of differently, where it's I've been looking for that paycheck. I'm what am I gonna do that's gonna pay in this economy? It only gets harder. More people filling up this planet. It's only gonna get more competitive, So it's what can I do to make money? And all the stuff I've tried, it's at the end of the day, I'm doing it to try and make it a career that's gonna pay well, and not necessarily something that I've been through. And this is the first time where I'm actually excited about something, because it's something that I relate to and that I can kind of put as my title almost. I don't think everyone should be titled for something, but at the same time, it's just what I've been through, and I mean, 1/5 of the population is a lot of people still, so it's like, if 1/5 of people can relate to me, it's like, let's all get together and talk about it. And just because in my research, I was learning that, like, well, it was something crazy. Like 3% of the population see dyslexia as a good thing, and the rest see it as a negative. You know, I'm gonna take that off the heat. See it as a disability, which is like, obviously, like, that's what it's been ingrained into us as. But it's not. Like, so many of the best inventors and artists have been dyslexic, and it's just because I can't give you the scientifics behind it, but whatever's on the right side of your brain works better when you're dyslexic, and on the left side, which controls the, you know, decoding of languages and ability to retain that information, is decreased. So it's like your brain to like pick up for the decreased amount on the right side of your brain, it does better in these other fields of creativity and like artists, like just, I guess, that type of personality trait or like passion. You're just better at certain things, which is like, every time I learn something, I'm like, wow, they really are explaining my personality traits of like what I've grown up to. Because like, even though my main thing was sports growing up, that's just because it was my outlet of like who I was raised by and stuff like that. But I'm just glad for who was in my life growing up, because it's so easy for, another thing I learned, it's so easy for someone with dyslexia with dyslexia to get caught up in everything that's, you know, like, school takes up the most of your life when you're young, and it's the hardest thing for someone with dyslexia to like deal with. So, you know, the thing that is most in your life is the hardest thing also in life, you know what I mean? It's like, it just kind of breeds you to like either embrace that, or you're gonna want to like get away from that and not touch it with a 10-foot pole, you know what I mean? Because it's like, this is just not for me. It's stressful, it's irritating, it's, you know, makes people sad. Like, there's plenty of times I've cried over like just the fact I couldn't do something even though I'm trying 5 times harder than the person next to me, and they're still doing better than me. And to them it was so easy, but to me it was like, you know, just reading that paper is already its own homework. Like, just reading a paragraph is already the thing that's gonna put me to sleep at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like, my brain's already fatigued by the end of reading the instructions. And that was the other thing. It's like, I learned it's like it's 5 times harder for people that are dyslexic to read than it is for, you know, the normal person. So it's like, if you're really bad at math and you're like, dang, I can't even do long division, like, this is so much effort, just like the act of writing it out, making sure you're doing it correctly, blah blah blah. Like, that's how I can compare it. Like, doing a hard math equation is what I was like hearing this other dude say, is like, dude, it's that hard to do math, but it's like, if you're dyslexic, it's that hard to like read a page or a paragraph sometimes, especially depending what's in that, like what it's talking about. It's like, that shit's hard. I don't know why I turned that off, whatever. Just like cooking here. I know it's with scrambled, I love scrambled eggs, but like, it's so much stirring and extra work. I'm not that, like, sometimes I'll just want them like every day of the week, and then I won't eat them for like a month. Because I'll just, but you know, you have a carton of eggs and you're like, well, I don't want these to go bad. So then you just start eating them, and then at the end of the carton, you're like, oh, I don't want to touch an egg for a while. Anyways, off topic. But yeah, I learned a lot of interesting things about my own brain, which is good for everyone. If you can, I mean, I guess it's hard if you're not diagnosed with anything specific, but like, I genuinely think everyone's similar, but at the same time, we're all like different and unique, specific ways from what. Because, like, even if you're a damn twin, like, your twin isn't like you're raised in the same household, same age, blah, blah, blah. But they're still gonna end up differently in many ways just from like individual little things that happen in life. It's like every brain is so like can be similar in how it thinks or like perceives certain things, but like at the end of the day, your personality is shaped differently. Not everyone's gonna agree on that thought. So like no one can ever be 100% agreeing with another person, you know what I mean? Because we all just been through different shit. But yeah, I mean, I just like recording for my own, not even thought about really. I'm just rambling while like I'm doing this just for something to do. It's like, yeah, I guess maybe I'll post this, but like at the same time, like I don't really know what it's gonna do. But yeah, I personally like, I thought about more what I want to do with this. I talked about yesterday, but I don't know when I'm gonna like post these or in what order. I talked about how the community I want to start is for people like me that haven't realized the realization I had yet. I want to help people realize sooner and earlier in their life that there's nothing wrong with thinking or being the way you are. In my situation, it's dyslexia, but in general, whatever you're having issues with, the acceptance part of whatever that is, like it does, like I don't even care. Like you don't even have to be dyslexic. Everyone has their own struggles. But like, I just want to help people realize so much sooner that you don't have to fit a certain criteria. Like, and that's the first thing that you're trained to do in school. You want to fit. They want you to fit into their criteria for society, and it's like literally everyone can't do that. Like I don't know, the dude that invented the school system, dumb as hell, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, he was very selfish in his own scheme. Like he didn't want anyone to steal the money away from him. He wanted to make a bunch of lab rats. So like, good for him, he did a good job, but he screwed the rest of freaking civilization at the same time. So like, whatever, do your thing, guy, but don't, however long later, now it's affecting me. Hell no, I'm gonna change that. So that's how I feel about it. It's like, I just look back at like, if my children had to go through what I went through, I'd be upset with the realization they had to wait 20 years to realize that they're more than less than, you know what I mean? Like I always felt less than my whole childhood. And for that reason, I've always been self-conscious and not outgoing at all, because I was like, who am I to have an opinion? Who am I to conversate in this topic? Because I'm dumber than the people around me, so I'm not going to participate, because whatever I say is just not going to be as strong or like thought of to the people around me. So I was just like, oh, they know better than me. I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm just going to play the sport I like to play. I'm going to get good at this. I'm going to do this. Anything besides school, which was honestly like, screw school. I took a lot away from it, but it took a lot away from me, you know what I mean? So, it's a love-hate relationship at the end of the day. And I am grateful for everything that's happened to me. And I just want to help people realize sooner that I see what I have as a superpower that I can help the world with and help others. And honestly, what's more of a good feeling than like being able to help someone with, just getting farther in life quicker. Like at the end of the day, it's like the least amount of who am I someone has in their life and they can just know what they want to do sooner, is just better. The world's gonna be in a better place when everyone knows who they are and what they want to be quicker. You don't have that downtime to like mess around and just like not know and be depressed and all this other stuff.